Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Let's start our session. If you want, you can introduce yourself. Otherwise, we can move on. Is there anyone who would like to introduce? Rini? Please brief introduction. Where are you from?
Hi everyone, I'm Rini. I come from Indonesia. Thank you.
That's great.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, teacher. So I am from Sri Lanka. My name is Saumya. So happy to meet you.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm trying to demonstrate
Thank
my
you.
screen, so let me know, is it visible or not?
Yes, visible. So
Still on process in my screen.
I am facing some network issue. I don't know why now it's not working well as I want. See, still loading.
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
I think now it's okay. So what was our topic?
Future living.
Future living.
Yes, future living. Yeah. We will do, you know what? Predict activity. Do you know what is predict activity?
Sorry, I can't hear properly.
Okay, we are going to do predict activity.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. So look at the picture right now on my screen. You can see the picture. Maybe it's not clear because of network. Is it visible for you? Just I'm trying
Not clear.
to zoom in. I'm trying to zoom in, okay? That's why you are not able to see. What about now?
Yeah, better.
Wedding ceremony.
So look at the picture, guys, and share your opinion. What are you going to talk about? What are we going to talk about today? Can you guess?
Yeah.
Share your thought, please. Yes. Yes, Rini, carry on.
I think we will talk about the future living, talk about that the human being will be less for the activity, and then the human will use the robot for all kind of activity to help the human. Yeah.
Okay, see, and what about in the middle robot? What about robot? What do you think? Why is it there?
Can I say something about
Yes,
this
you
wedding?
can. Yes, you can.
Yes. In the future, marriage reception will be conducting the robot, and they will be managing everything.
You can see above, below. Okay. You can see below there is some instruction about a robot named Fairy conducts a wedding in Tokyo. Okay. So any other opinion related to this picture? Future.
Yes, so I have. So future, nowadays also people use AI intelligence, artificial intelligence. So I think in future it will be very related for our day-to-day life. So it is one thing, it shows this picture.
Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Ogaden? I see you are a new participant here. First of all, introduce yourself, please. Then you can talk about the picture. What can you see in the picture? What can you see in the picture? Are you getting my voice, Ogaden? Sikendra, I will share my group link personally, then copy and paste in the Zoom chat box. Can you do it, Sikendra?
Yes, I can. You can share with me.
Okay, let me share my group link. If there is any new participant, so they can join us. Abraham, please go ahead. It's interesting. What do you think? Abraham? Why you are silent? Hassan? Guys, am I audible? Are you getting my voice?
Yeah.
Don't be silent. I don't like
What are your
silent
what are your-
participants.
Yes.
Okay, Hassan, share your opinion.
What?
Say something about this picture.
Can I add something?
Yes, you cannot.
What are you asking?
Rini, you can add.
Yeah, I just want to say that actually the EO event organizer for wedding is organized by the human, but for the future it could be a robot will take the part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you see below? There is some information. Academic skills. We are going to develop our reading, writing, grammar, and critical thoughts as well. So identifying examples, writing using pronouns to avoid repetitions, okay? And using and, but, and so conjunctions. Then inferring attitude like this topic will help us to develop our critical thoughts. Think and discuss. How do you think life will be different 50 years from now? And how about in 100 years? This is our first question. So you can think about this question. Can you see the question on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. The first question is, how do you think life will be different 50 years from now? And how about in 100 years? 50 and 100. What do you think about life? How it could be?
From my opinion,
In my
the
opinion.
life will be different.
Mhm.
Yeah. The life will be different 5 years from now. Maybe, for example, the transportation, not like now using car, but maybe flying objects, something like that. Yeah, maybe flying car or flying motorbike, something like that. And then the teacher also, the teaching method could be not only just as a teacher, as a human, but could be using like artificial intelligence, using hologram, or could be robot. And then the medical equipment also, not only the doctor can be use the operation procedure, but could be robot take it. Yeah, maybe something like that.
It's about 15 years or 100?
Around 50 or 50 years.
Okay, thank you so much, Rini. Anyone else, guys? You can raise your hands and go on with the topic. Who would like to express? Abraham?
Hey, hi, hi, Svetlana. What up? I really would like to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
What is the topic? It's about future.
Yes, future living, you can see on the screen. Here is the question. How do you think life will be different 15 years from now, and how about in 100 years?
Great, great. Well, in short, I would say life will change in multiple levels. Culture, communication, technology, traditions, social dynamics, economy, and even how each country relates to each other. All of these aspects and many more would change deeply in the future. And these changes are happening each time faster and faster and faster. Due to the technological innovations, we see an acceleration in the process of disruptions and the creation of new entrepreneurships, multicultural connections across the globe. So we see really disruptions across the society. Moreover, when it comes to technology, I would like to emphasize that there is a new paradigm being broken. It has to do with AI, artificial intelligence. Lately, we had seen the creation and the implementation in many services of the tool ChatGPT. It's already in the version number 4, number 5, right? They are developing the ChatGPT 5. It has a great capacity to summarize the content and respond to prompts, which, by the way, can be really useful not only for entertainment, but as also in the medical care, academics, to answer a customer service, and so forth. Um, the, by observing this simple example, we can notice how the changes are becoming each time faster. So I think that from the moment right now till 2050, many things are going to change in perspective. When it comes to society, according to the report from the United Nations, the population in 2050 is going to overcome the quantity of 10 billion people. I know it because I was doing a thesis for my university in business administration about sustainability and reverse logistics, which, by the way, has been connected with society, economics, and the environment. Sustainability is going to be one of the main topics as well during this century, because as we are evolving in technological technological aspects, and developing our communication and establishing new connections with other countries. I noticed that sustainability is being more focused, because we have to take care of the environment. We have to give people equity when it comes to opportunities, as also we must offer economical stimulation to the class on the proletariat. Therefore, we need um, a multiple approach. Yep, in many fields. Well, that's it. That's what I'm thinking. To sum up, okay. The future is mysterious and chaotic at the same time, and I hope I have an optimistic view that most part of the issues that we have nowadays is going to be solved. In contrast, I would also say that new problems are going to come up inevitably. It's unavoidable. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abraham. Really, I like your speech. So we have another question, guys. The second question is, do you think we will live on other planets someday? Why or why not? Do you think we will live on other planets someday?
Mhm.
Why or why
Mhm.
not?
I think
Well,
so.
in short, okay, it's for reading, right? For reading.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, I think so. We can live in another planet because some scientists have found that have the living things in other planets and have almost the same criteria like on Earth. So maybe for the future we could live in other planet.
And
Yeah.
in which planet? What do you think?
Yeah, I think like Mars.
Same here, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Abraham? What do you think?
That's a really interesting issue to look at. The human has been evolved across the ages. First, we started with the fire, right? And after that, we invented the wheel. The industrial revolution came by, and then we are in the technological age. Yeah, the technological age called the era of the information. The future, the prospect for the future is out there, beyond the skies, and we obviously can observe that there is so much richness outside the planet Earth. Imagine the quantity of the resources, the abundance. The next industry, the next biggest disruption in the industrialization is going to be outside of Earth. So we already see companies with this mission to bring the human being to Mars, to establish a kind of colonies to settle down, colonies the moon as well, not only for the sake of living, but as also for the sake of applying mineralization, yeah, mining the materials on the soil, which by the way is great because there in the space, they don't need to care so much about rubbish, trash, garbage, and so on. So yes, I believe so that we are going to leave the Earth and then expand across the galaxy. If we don't, if we don't face any apocalyptic event such as an asteroid, a super volcano erupting, or maybe a solar wind from the sun, we will eventually reach that point. So to summarize, I would say it's undeniable we have the possibility to go to other planets. However, we are still infantile. One of the companies ahead of this mission is SpaceX, that belongs to the CEO Elon Musk. The company SpaceX, they have a prediction to reach Mars in 2030. I'm not sure about it, but I wish the best for them because one step like this can benefit all the humanity. It's really advantageous to go out there and do all the logistics out of the Earth. So here in the Earth, where we are right now, we can focus on more important issues. Social support, economical equity, and environmental protection. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You have quite well information about this topic, Abraham. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And welcome, Dishrat. How are you doing? Dishrat, are you getting
So if
it?
so, do you believe that UFO is still exists in other planet?
Hello, I'm sorry.
So, do you believe UFO is exists?
Your background is noisy. I'm trying to move on the second page, and we will get some more information about new technology, what kind of new technologies exist, and then we will answer these two questions again. If we can't complete the topic, hopefully you can join our second session tomorrow. I'm waiting for you if you are interested in this session, if you like it. So we have 10 minutes. We can complete this topic, get some information, then we can continue tomorrow, maybe next time. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Let me zoom in. I'm facing some network issue today. I don't know. So let's do like this, okay? Who is going to read? Chirag?
Hello.
Okay, can you see my screen? Are you able to read about wearable technology?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see.
Okay, see. Carry on.
So what I need to do?
People will wear, there is some information about new technology, future technology, or some technologies that already exist in our life, okay? You can see on my screen some information about wearable technology. People will wear devices that communicate with their surroundings. The devices will provide useful information as they move around the city. Did you understand? What was the text about? Let's move on. You can see here some information about wearable technology, when you can wear and see what is surrounding when you are in a different country or in a city. And what about underground travel? Underground travel, can you see? More people will ride bicycles and other forms of travel that don't pollute the environment in busy areas. They will ride underground in special bicycle lanes to avoid traffic. So what do you think about this technology, underground travel? It will reduce the pollution of environment.
I have a comment, may I?
Yes, you can.
Well, first and foremost, thanks for the opportunity. Secondly, when it comes to underground transport, it reminds me of the Bahrain company. That's the name of the company, Bahrain company. It's a company that belongs to Elon Musk. In fact, he's promoting this style of transportation. which people go underground. They take a train. They take even they can even cross with the cars under the ground. And by doing that, they can eliminate or at least decrease significantly, considerably the emissions of carbon dioxide on the atmosphere. Yeah. Furthermore, about the wearable devices, very recently, it has been a few days ago. In my experience, I had seen a device really, really interesting, remarkably useful, and somehow innovative in my estimation. This device, you could use on your hand. It would
Sorry for disturbing, Abraham, please, because we have a few minutes, 5 minutes, so let's complete this topic. Would you like to read about solar power? I think it already exists, solar power. Can you read? Read it out, please.
Okay, solar power. Most homes and apartment buildings will generate their own power with solar panels. They will also share this electricity with the rest of the city. That's really cool.
Yes, already here in my country, in different cities, it exists. So in this case, people will, how can I say, save money. Instead of paying some extra money, they can save by getting energy from sun. Okay, this is a new technology, solar power. And what
Yeah,
about
here in Brazil as well.
yes,
Even in this company that I'm working right now, they install solar panels on the roof. It's
yes,
great
it's
to
great,
economize.
great, you can see. And what about car technology? Most people will have driverless cars. Cars will communicate with each other. They will tell each other where to go and to avoid traffic. Do you think driverless cars already exist or not? I mean, yes, they exist, but this kind of cars to communicate each other exist or not? Guys, what do you think? Yes, already exist driverless cars, but I'm not sure that they are cars.
Well,
they are able to communicate to each other.
well, as I am interested in technology, and there is one company called Tesla. The cars from this company, okay, they are driverless, as also they communicate with each other. But when I say each other, I mean one car Tesla to another car Tesla. I'm not saying all the cars communicate with each other. No, but it's the prediction for the future, because most part of the problems in traffic jam, when it's kind of overcrowded, it could be really solved with the algorithm, smart AI system that could somehow manage how the cars organize themselves on the road, and it would optimize the traffic considerably, in my point of view.
Okay, so Abraham, what about last technology? Last one.
Which one?
The last technology. Personalized advertising. Personalized advertising. Advertisements on signs will adapt to whoever is walking by. The signs will recognize the person and show them ads for products they might be interested in.
Wow, that's really cool. We call it Internet of All Things. It's a scenario that society will be so advanced technologically that the walls in all the walls you will see a kind of screens, interactive screens that the internet will permeate every single inch, every single meter across the city. And as you know, we already have an identification system. Each person has an identity. This identity could be connected to your cyber profile in the cyberspace. We call it the internet. By doing that, it could connect all of your identity, your data, to the advertisement. So they would detect, for sure detect what who you are, what you like, what you do, where